up? What's up? How are y'all doing in the chat? What's up, boys? It's Peak Q. James? Is that James? Jam question mark S. Hype. Fred Timothy Conte. JD Sakaluran. Star. Cap Channel PH. Deepa. Moirangtam. Moonlight. JV Ron. Takashi. Nathan Juvan. We got Fiotan as well. My moderator. Shen2 Knight. What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? So, what's up? Welcome to the stream, boys and girls. I'm just going to be telling you guys, going through what we are doing here today on stream in front of all of the boys, the Sigma males here. Number one, guys, well, technically, there's no number ones. We're just going to be listing down who we think is going to top the groups, why, what I think about all of the teams now that we've done more research. Do I have different opinions from the earlier tier list that I made a few days back for MSC 2022? Those are the main things that we're going to be talking about here today. Just give me a second. Just going to try to play some music for you guys. Just some chill, lo-fi music for all of you guys. Mirko, can you read my chat? Yes, I can. I can read all of your chats. You guys can see your chats right here as well. All here. Boom, bang, bada bing. So, there you go. Sigma males. Yeah, bro. We're all Sigma males here. What's up? Hello, Sir Mirko. I'm early. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream, everybody. So yeah, this is how we're going to be doing it for in this video, in this live stream. Okay. So when we're talking about Group A, I am going to give you guys all the a poll as well on YouTube. In the comments, you guys can help me by giving your thoughts on who you think is going to top the groups as well. All right, every single group we're discussing, we're going to be talking about that, and we are going to be giving you guys a poll so that you guys can help and join the discussion. All right, so all fine and dandy. Give me a sec. Let me just open up the groups on my phone as well so I can just get a good look at it. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. All right, there you go. What's up? What's up, everyone in chat? Everyone who has just joined. Technically, today we're just gonna do a very chill stream. We're just gonna be talking about the groups. Very chill. I want to ask. I want to see your questions as well and your opinions on MSC 2022. I asked a few of these questions on Instagram, and a lot of the Filipinos are very, very confident that it's going to be a Filipino versus Filipino finals again. Personally, as an Indonesian, I would like to see Indonesia at least in the grand finals, but again, if we're talking about it at an objective standpoint, yeah, Philippines, both of the teams that are representing the Philippines here in MSC, they're very fucking strong. You know, RSG, definitely not a joke. I rate them as the best team in MSC with KB and Colius, and Omega. It's so hard to rate Omega because they're just so weird, the way they play the game and the way they just perform at different levels in the tournament. You know, because when you don't have pressure on Omega, they don't perform to the level that they do. They don't perform at a high level. But when you put them in the lower brackets, yikes, yikes. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things that we are going to be talking about here. And I would like to get your questions as well here, guys. So if you have any questions, let me know. Ask me. Menurut lo, Tamus gimana ko? Bakal meta kah di MSC as a XP or jungler? Yeah. Menurut gua bakal meta sih. Bakal naik sih kayaknya. Kalau untuk performance-nya. Soalnya dari hero-nya sendiri tuh jadi kuat banget gitu loh sekarang. Jadi gua itu sih. Menurut gua bakal naik. And for everyone who doesn't understand Indonesian, Arif basically asked me if I think Thamus is going to be in the meta for MSC 2022, and I just answered that yeah, I think we are going to be seeing a lot of Thamus in MSC 2022. I mean, dude, it's just such a strong hero currently in the meta. You can use it in multiple lanes. It's a very good flex pick, and it's just strong in every lane, you know. So again, this is something that we will. Oh my god, my bad, guys. The desktop audio has been. Was the desktop audio too loud? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Thamus is just insane. What do you guys think about Thamus though? I want to know your thoughts on Thamus as well. Eterna already on flight and this man's still streaming in his room. What a Chad, bruh. bruh, am I even going to MSC? No one knows. No one knows. I mean, I could be going to MSC. I could just not be going. I could just be here, just chilling in my room the entire time. Hey, Mirko, are you casting for MSC? If I could mind asking. Yeah, I will be casting in MSC, guys, but I will only be casting in the playoffs. So I'll be flying very, very soon. Not just yet, though. So if you guys have been following the journey of the casters, Naisu and Eterna have actually arrived in Malaysia. All right, but all the other casters, no stories just yet, right? If you guys are on Instagram, you don't see the stories. You don't see the stories just yet. But yeah, we will be flying soon. I don't know who we are, but we will be flying soon. To be honest, only true Mobile Legends fans will be subscribed to you. Hey, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Kara personally apologized to Ramella in Zapnu's vlog. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's something that he said when he was a kid, right? It was last year. He was technically a kid last year. He's very young. But yeah, without further ado, I think we should just get into this. What's going on, though? I don't understand. Okay, is my connection, like, bad right now, boys? Or what? What's going on here? Because OBS is showing that I have a red connection. What's happening here? In your screen, am I lagging? Am I lagging, guys? In your screen, am I lagging? I'm not green in my OBS isn't green. My OBS is fucking red. So is there like an issue here? When you're on cast, since you like your these nuts jokes, when Nats make a play, crack a these Nats joke. Oh, ooh. Oh, dude, these Nats is actually such a good one. Stream stopped earlier. Oh, the stream stopped earlier? Holy shit. All right, my bad, boys. If you guys are experiencing any lag, my bad, my G. OBS being a real dick, even though the KB the connection is all good, my end. The Gideon and Mirko gay bro combo will only be available in playoffs. Not bad, it's fine. All right, cool then. If it's all good, then without further ado, let's just get started on the predictions. Yeah, let's just get started on the predictions. Just give me a second here to open it up real quick. Let's just open it up and put it on screen. Okay, there you go. Let's go. Transition. Boom bang, bada bing. Welcome everybody to the screen where things happen. Here it is, boys. All right. So we're gonna be rating these teams. We're gonna be taking a look at what every team has to offer here. Okay. Time is as strong. It's as smooth as your casting skills. Thank you. But yeah. All right. Let's get back on topic here. Test. Hello. Is everyone here? Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Test. 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. Testing 1 2 3 4 5. Everyone in chat, if you guys can confirm for me if it's all good or not, it will be really helpful. Is it all good? Oh, hey Mirko, what's up guys? Okay, it's finally green now. I don't know why the fuck OBS was red the entire time I was doing the thing, but so far I'm on my phone. I'm on the stream as well on my phone, and it's pretty good right now. It should be good, right? We should be gooch. Let's hope we just stay gooch. It's good now. Yes, I can hear your voice. 1 2 3 4 5. Test. Okay, beautiful. You guys can hear me now. Great. Everything's going good. Everything's going great. The OBS is green. So all right. Let's just talk about let's just get straight into the predictions then. Yeah. Let's just get straight into the predictions. But firstly, I think we'll just talk a little bit in the chat. While the other viewers get back into it, you know, because I think some of them were disconnected. So we're just gonna wait for a bit before we get into the tier list, or get into my predictions first. So How are you guys? How excited are you guys for MSC 2022? Because I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am so damn excited. I am really fucking excited. Like, I am fucking pogging right now. Do you like mint ice cream? I mean, it's alright. It's fine now. Willski still saying that it's lagging? Guys, if it's lagging, if it lags again, I might have to just end the stream. Is it lagging? What do you guys, I'm excited, I'm excited. Get a lot of excitement in the chat. Only excited if you're casting? Dude, don't worry, I will be castings. If you guys just watch because of me, I will be casting. We want Mirko casting the whole way. My voice can't handle that. I did that in M3. My voice was fine, but again, it was very tiring. I had to... Dude, like, the event ended at, like, 11 p.m. every single day. We had to get up at, like, very early in the morning every single day. So, it's tiring. Even though I didn't lose my voice at M3, it was very, very tiring. And I really like what Moonton is doing right now with the schedule. Alright? I think it's good because it gives the casters, the talents, time to rest a bit. Because rest is fucking important. Personally for me, going to the gym is I'm addicted to going to the gym, so I kind of need that in my life. So I need the break. I need the break just to get back in the gym, get back in boom bang bada bing, you know. Same cap channel. What's up? I'm so excited if OMG Execration can defend the championship, dude. Yeah, for sure. You know, there's a lot of crazy storylines here that's going to make it more and more exciting. No lag right now. Thank you, guys. Very sorry for everyone who's just joined again. Everyone who got disconnected earlier. I don't know what the fuck happened, but OBS showed that my connection was red, even though it isn't. It's 200 Mbps stable on speed test, so there's no problem at all in terms of my connection. I don't know why the fuck OBS decided to do that, but alright, it's all good. You know, we just accept what OBS gives us. And when will you fly to Malaysia? Well, I will be flying to Malaysia very, very soon. Not just yet. Not just yet. We'll see later, yeah? Because I'll be casting in the playoffs of MSC 2022. Who's going to cast the English stream? I can't really reveal it just yet, I feel like. I think Moonton are going to do that themselves via the MPL ID, MPL PH, and all the other MPL IGs. Or social. So just stay on. Look forward to getting more information about that. Did you cut your hair to prepare for MSC casting? Dude, I cut my hair. I've been working out, you know, man. You know, it's been good. It's been good. I am coming into this with a very, very healthy mental state. That's what I didn't have back in M3, but now we're coming in very, very good. So, I don't usually say this, but you guys can expect really good casting. I've been practicing a lot as well, and your boy has been... I'm just coming into this very prepared in terms of the team knowledge that we've been researching a lot about. I've been doing a lot of individual researching. I've been talking to a lot of the casters, just discussing about the teams in general, and obviously casting practice. Every single day that I don't stream, I have been casting. I've been practicing my cast. So again, guys, we are 110% ready for MSC 2022. Who you got, Mirko, for the MSC Grand Finals? Well, all right, so... You know what? While everyone has joined, we have 97 concurrent viewers for now. I think it's time to just hop on to the prediction page here. So we're gonna be talking about Group A first, okay? And before we talk about the groups, I do want to tell you guys back at home about the format that this tournament is gonna have, because this is very important for everyone who's going to be watching MSC. I'm pretty sure that all 106 of you guys will be watching MSC. Otherwise, why the fuck are you here listening to me talking about it, right? But here you go. There's a new format in MSC 2022. So one team from every single group will be eliminated from MSC on day number 2, all right? Or day number 1, depends. Day number 1 is going to be Group A and Group B. Day number 2 is going to be Group C and Group D who competes. So you're going to see 2 teams get eliminated from day number 1, 2 teams getting eliminated from day number 2. Now what's interesting is, usually when we take a look at the group stages, how they transition into the playoff stage is by taking the first seed or the first place team from Group A and matching that first place team with Group C's second place team, or Group D's or Group B's second place team, right? And then the first place of Group B goes up against Group A's second team. Group C's first place goes up against Group D's second team. That's usually how they did it back in the day. But now it's even more interesting, in my opinion. I fucking love this new system. At first, I was a little bit skeptical about this new system, but now I actually really like this system. So it's just gonna be all randomized. So all of the teams who make it to the playoff stage, they will all be randomized into the brackets. There isn't going to be a first place team up against a second place. We can see Indonesia, Philippines with this randomization. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, guys? So expect that, all right? And it's going to be all random. It's going to be also posted on YouTube, the drawing of the brackets. So it's very, very interesting for me. I think it's fair because, again, it's randomized. And it's going to be really, really fun to see, you know? We might not see... Or, you know, it's going to be riskier for the teams, to be honest. That's it. It's going to be riskier for the teams, right? Because... I'll get into why I think that's riskier in a bit. What the hell is 3 days taking so long? What the hell is 3 taking so long? What is that? What are we talking about? But yeah, anyways, that's how the system is going to be run, I guess. All right, boys? So, that's really fucking interesting. Double elimination. Yes, there is still going to be double elimination. There's going to be the lower brackets. So, Omega, get ready to see Omega pop the fuck off in the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to pop off in the group stage, though. So, without further ado, let's start with the first group. Todak, Boom Bang Bada Bing, with Onyx and Falcon. All right. So, first group, Group A. We're already seeing 3 incredibly strong teams here. Now, I want to ask you guys first in the chat. While I'm doing my predictions, Group A, who is going to be first? I want to see your opinions on this, okay? Do you guys think Todak will be number 1, Onyx ID, or do you think Falcon Esports is going to be number 1 in Group A? The poll is up in the chat right now. Go ahead and vote on it, boys, because I want to know your opinions here. It's not just me. It's about you guys as well. Well, it's more... You guys are more important, to be honest, right? I want to know your guys' opinions because you guys make this community. You guys make these tournaments what it is today with the viewership, with your continued support. So I do want to get your opinions on this while I also explain the teams. For me personally, let's start with Indonesia. Let's start with Onyx. I feel like Onyx is a very underrated team. Very underrated team because after the loss at M3, they were knocked out pretty early in the tournament. Everyone just, you know, they just wrote them off, I feel like, after that M3 performance. At MPLID Season 9, no one really thought of them as a threat, especially with Drian not being in the roster anymore. But they still stayed consistent. They still brought out the crazy drafts. And when Drian got back, they got even crazier. They got even more experimental. And I feel like that's where I see Onyx is at. In terms of strength, Onyx is at their maximum potential when they are comfortable, when they can use those experimental drafts and use it to get that cheese early game advantage to take on to the mid game. That's how I feel like Onyx is strong, all right? They need that early game dominance based on the drafts, based on their comfort. It's just going to come down to whether or not they're comfortable now in the international stage. Secondly, I feel like everyone's just writing them off after their loss against RRQ 4-1. And I think this is where Onyx actually likes to be, you know? Onyx loves being the team that no one really expects. No one really expected them to do good at Season 7 with Anti-Mage leaving the roster. No one really expected them to do well in Season 8 after their early first day or second day loss, second day elimination in Season 7. And same thing goes for Season 9. No one really expected them to be a threat after losing an M3 so early on. But they keep on breaking the curse, I guess, or the expectations of everyone who's watching. And I think right now, this is going to be a very scary Onyx that comes on stage. With Sans in the jungle, in my opinion, he is the best utility jungler in Indonesia. And I think that Coach Mars has prepared, Coach Mars and Coach Aldo has prepared a lot of crazy strats for this team. Now, let's move on to the Malaysians here. Before that, I'm going to take a look at the predictions by you guys in the chat. 158 votes already. And we're seeing that you guys prefer Onyx ID. Oh, okay. So you guys are saying that Onyx ID will be at the top of the groups. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think I'm going to just go over to Malaysia first. Let's just talk about Todak real quick. But yeah, DJY, how we're doing this for everyone who's just joined as well. This is how we're going to do it, all right? I'm going to be rating all these 3 teams, but I'm going to be giving you guys my solid opinion on every single team first before I actually rate them in the groups. So I just gave my explanation of Onyx, what I think about them, and now I'm going to give you guys an opinion on Todak, and then we will go on with Falcon. Then we'll move on to Group B after we rate them. But yeah, let's move on to Todak. Now, for Todak, I've mentioned this many times, actually. I've actually said this in the tier list video, and I feel like my opinion hasn't really changed a lot. I feel like that the Todak team that showed up at SEA Games was a stronger version of the Todak team that we're seeing here in MSC, with Zorn being the roamer. I feel like they really need that playmaking style of roamer to make this team a little bit more crispier, you know? But when we're talking about Todak, it's just... I feel like it's very similar to Onyx, you know? The drafts are very weird sometimes, but that's when they actually find their strength. When the drafts are weird, they're strong. When their drafts are normal, when they go play safe, it's actually very weird to say, but it feels like they're way weaker when they just play it with respect, you know? I feel like they should just go guns blazing. They've been in international tournaments. They've been representing Malaysia for such a long time now. I don't feel like experience is a question anymore for this roster, for this lineup. And I think this is where they can truly shine. They can just go at it full force. Don't really care about what anyone thinks, you know? Just go at it. Just go at it. That's what I feel like Todak is going to be going, or is going to be doing at MSC. They're just going to go full confidence mode. If they lose, they lose. If they win, they are going to use that momentum and go all the way to the top. We saw, remember, Todak beating Onyx back at M3, group stage, best of 1. I've heard that it is going to be a best of 2 in the group stage for MSC 2022. So that's going to be very, very interesting here. But yeah. Just as a fun fact as well, Onyx is so damn good at a series. At a match with more than 1 game, they're just really, really good. They're really good at adapting. So that's one thing to take note of. But let's move on to Falcon Esports. Not much, honestly. There's not much I can say about Falcon Esports. I know that they're a big organization in Myanmar. I've heard that them and Trend Esports, their competition or their rivalry against each other, it really feels like an El Clasico back in Myanmar. That's what they call it, I guess. But for Falcon himself, they are, in my opinion, basically on the same level as Trend, but maybe a little bit better here, right? And we saw what Trend can bring in SEA Games. Trend Esports was the team that represented SEA Games, Myanmar in SEA Games. So we kind of got a feeling of how Myanmar plays and how Myanmar performs in international events currently, right? After obviously a 1-year hiatus. And I feel like we're not going to see much of a difference from Falcon. Yes, we are going to see a better version of that Myanmar team, in my opinion, personally, because I feel like Falcon is better than Trend by a bit, because they did win the qualifiers. But again, I don't know if they can make that big, crazy impact that Burmese Ghouls did at M2. You know? I don't know if that's going to happen. I feel like it's very unlikely to happen, because at this point, everyone expects Myanmar to be a strong region. That's where I feel like they don't really like to be, you know? I think very similarly to Onyx, they prefer being the team that no one looks at, that everyone's just riding off. They prefer to be the dark horse. And I think because of a lot of pressure coming in, just from the expectations alone of everyone in the world, I feel like Falcon might just flop here. And for me personally, this is going to be the rating. Literally, we're just going to stay like this. I think Todak will top the group in the group stage. But it really depends on Onyx. If Onyx just comes in with some crazy drafts and they are comfortable in the international stage, I will put them in first place. But I just feel like Todak have been more consistent internationally than Onyx in the past year. So I'm going to have to put Todak first in this group. Onyx second, Falcon Esports knocked out in the first day of group stage. That is my opinion. Now, that's a crazy opinion, right? As an Indonesian, saying that Onyx is going to get second, it is a hot take. I have to agree with you guys. But again, I have to look at it objectively. Obviously, I'm going to be rooting for Onyx. I'm going to be rooting for Indonesian teams. But looking at their past experiences for M3 as well, their performance hasn't been really surprising or dashing as their MPID performance. So if they can bring that same energy from MPID over to the international stage, I feel like they're going to dominate. But that's the big question. Which Onyx is going to come out? Is it going to be MPID Onyx, or is it going to be the M3 Onyx that got knocked out really early in the tournament? There you go. The chat's gonna be toxic after rating Group C. Oh, dude, yeah, we're gonna. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and we are already seeing a few spicy comments in the chat. But yeah, I guess my opinion differs to you guys. You guys think Onyx ID are gonna top the groups here, but let's go. Let's just move over to the next group here. All right, boys. Let's move over to the next group. I am going to be adjusting the poll. Group B. Who is first? Who is going to be first? Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys again for Group B: RSGPH, RSGSG, or see you soon. Boom bang bada bing. Let's go. There you go in the chat. You guys can vote right now for the team that you think is gonna be first place in Group B. So go ahead and pick your team. Onyx lost to Cade? Exactly my point. That's why I put Onyx at second place, because of their shaky performance in international tournaments. But yeah, let's talk about Group B here. See you soon, RSGPH and RSG Singapore. This is going to be hard because RSGPH and Singapore have the same logo, but let's start off with the big boy, honestly, RSGPH. Me, Coleus, KB, and Arashi, we've actually done this group prediction, I guess, but it was in Indonesian, so I'm just trying to give my own takes here, my own opinion with English, so that the international viewers understand, international viewers can know my opinion as well. So here you go, boys. For me, RSG Philippines, I'm gonna say this without bias at all, because I'm Indonesian. I can't be biased towards Philippines. I personally will be rooting for Indonesian teams, but I feel like RSG Philippines, in my tier list, I said that they were the best team at MSC 2022, and I haven't changed my opinion. I really haven't changed my opinion. I feel like they have zero weak links. In the XP lane, they are fucking strong. Nats is just insane. In the jungle, we have Demon Kite. I'm just having trouble describing this team because of how good they are. I can't see a crack in their gameplay. When I watch MPH Grand Finals, they were up against Omega. They did drop a single game, but macro-wise, micro-wise, it's very hard to really find that weak spot, to really exploit that. I feel like right now, they are looking unstoppable, man. The only thing that I can say about this team in a negative light is that Coach Panda won't be flying to MSC, and that might hurt the drafting, perhaps, the strategy, perhaps, but I feel like they're going to be able to figure that out as well. And with that, I'm just going to give you guys a straight and honest answer. RSGPH will dominate Group B, in my opinion. That's my prediction. I think they are going to dominate Group B. Obviously, just my opinion. I could be wrong. They might lose. Again, this is a tournament. Everyone has an equal chance of winning. And see you soon. We've seen it time and time again. When no one expects them to be good, they come up strong. So let's just... but for me personally, I think RSGPH, they're just way too solid. They have the fundamentals and even more. It's just, they execute it perfectly as well. It's very hard to watch them, because as an Indonesian, I want to look at these small mistakes that they make and maybe like, oh, it's winnable. But right now, I think RSGPH, they're just possibly the strongest team in the tournament. All right, second place though. Let's talk about See You Soon first, all right? We're not going to be placing them. We're going to be placing RSGPH at number 1, but RGSG and See You Soon, let's talk about them first. See You Soon, let's start with them, because they've had more international experience, I guess. See You Soon, just as a fun fact to everyone who's not from Cambodia, they've actually swapped out their roster. This is not their main lineup anymore. Well, not the main lineup that they used for M3. Let me just get my notes, by the way. Look, guys, okay? just to show you guys how I've been preparing, I wanna flex a little bit. You know, I wanna flex on you guys a little bit on the preparations that I've been doing for MSC. Okay, I've been doing a lot of prep, and I am not joking, guys. I am not joking. I have been doing a lot of prep, a lot of note taking, and that's what I've been using for a lot of my opinions right here. Okay, so I'm basing this based off stats, based off a lot of different things. So just for you guys, again, fun facts. See you soon. Used to have Hoove as their jungler, no longer the jungler. Now it is Sensei in the jungle, and he usually just plays assassins. So it's very different to Hoove. Hoove, back in the day, he did play assassins, but he really liked the Paquito. He really liked these fighter type junglers, I guess, right? Back in M3. If not, he goes on the assassins. But for Sensei, he's really good on the fucking assassins. That's why I feel like See You Soon might actually be weak in this patch, because again, we all know how bad assassins are in this patch, alright? The only assassin that can possibly be used is Ling. Ling's pretty good, but that's it. Hayabusa, fuck. No. Lancelot, alright. Still playable, but oh my god, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's tough in ranked, and I cannot begin to imagine how tough it is at that stage. But yeah, Ember is still here. We also have Ra in the gold lane. He replaced the previous gold laner in the middle of the regular season for MPL Cambodia. And Boxy, Ember, still the same. They just swapped out Sensei and Ra. But yeah, with those two new players, I feel like they are still very similar. The way they play is still very similar to how they played in M3, how they played in MPLA, and how they played in MPL Cambodia Season 1. Very aggressive early game, and they want to close the game as soon as possible. The only thing, though, that I feel like is missing from that statement is they're very one-dimensional. That's literally what they do to get victories. When they don't get that early game, when they don't get that snowball, when they don't get the fights that they want, they crumble. Again, I'm not saying that they can't improve for MSC. They could definitely improve for MSC. They could possibly just show us that they're the best team in Southeast Asia. Maybe, right? Again, it's a competition. Everyone has an equal chance. But my prediction will be See You Soon in the bottom of this group based on their very one-dimensional strat, which is we get the early game snowball. They don't really adapt really well. They don't adapt really well in the mid game when they do lose out. So that's my personal opinion. Again, very sorry to See You Soon if you guys are watching this. You're all so kind. I hope you guys do well. Again, it's just my prediction. But let's move over to RSGSG. Oh my god, jeez. Alright, boys. 350 votes for Group B, and RSGPH wins by 93%. What the fuck? Alright, moving on to RSGSG. Now, for RSGSG, we've actually seen some changes as well. The main one that I'll be talking about is their coach. They have Coach Saint DeLucas. If you guys don't know who Coach Saint DeLucas is, this guy was the coach of Genflix Airwolf back in Season 7. This was the Genflix Airwolf that knocked RRQ out on the first day of playoffs. Okay? So Coach Saint DeLucas, this guy has experience. This guy, yeah, he has experience. And, you know, RSG, they won. They won MPLSG with this new coach. But secondly, I do want to mention this. Their jungler, Bray. This kid, he's literally a kid, all right? He's 16 if I'm not mistaken. This guy is insane. This guy is good. He's really good at the game. He's very disciplined as well for a very young player. Very surprising. But, again, for the Singaporean style, I feel like they're very slow. They are balanced, though, for me, personally. RSG Singapore, they take it really standardly, I guess. They don't really go too far from the meta game. They play with the meta 100%. They try to adapt to the meta, and they don't really take these risky plays or risky drafts. So for me, I think they are going to be fundamentally better than See You Soon. I think they adapt to different scenarios really well. And I think they will be able to beat out See You Soon, but I don't think they will be able to beat out RSGPH. I think RSGPH is just, yeah. RSG Singapore, same orgs, just different branches, I guess, you know, Philippines and Singapore, but RSGPH, in terms of level, I feel like is a lot higher. I might be wrong, but yeah, this is my prediction for Group B. I guess it's a little bit different to what you guys think, because, well, technically the same for RSGPH, but for See You Soon and RSGSG, it's literally both at 4%, so, you know, Bray's birthday was yesterday. Bray, if you're watching this, I don't know. I don't think you are, but if you are watching this, happy birthday, man. RG Singapore, best of luck. RGPH as well. All the teams in MSC. I can't wait to see you guys perform and to take pictures with you guys and to hang out with you guys. But this is just my personal prediction. All right. RGPH, even though Panda is not there, but the one who will draft for him is a close friend of Panda and the one also who is helping Panda to have a better draft and strat. So RGPH will just be okay. Cool. Yeah. Hey, yo, I thought it's a tier list for a sec. No, we're literally just rating the standings, all right? Rating them in the standings. So, hey, Mirko, huge fan of you. Thank you, man. If RQ lose this time, I think they need to change the whole roster. Ooh, that's a hot take. I don't agree with that, but let's move on to Group C. Okay, now this is where it might get a little bit spicy, guys, okay? RRQ, IDNS, and Omega. Oof. All right. Let's talk about this. Let's start with RRQ Hoshi. RRQ Hoshi. There you go. Okay. So, with RRQ Hoshi, I don't really need to say much about this team. I think we all know what this team can bring into the international stage, into the domestic stage. Naisu! Hey, Naisu! How is it in Malaysia? Why are you flying to Malaysia, Naisu? Is it MSC perhaps? Are you there for MSC? Question mark. I'm sitting in Malaysia waiting for you, my G. Hey, Pogs, guys. See, everyone say hi to Naisu in chat, guys. Everyone say hi to Naisu in chat. What's up, Pog? Oh yeah, Paul. Right, you're right, Paul. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. Group C. Who do you think will be first? Start with Omega and IDNS. There you go. Sorry for the late poll, but there you guys go. That's the poll, boys and girls. Let's talk about it. All right. Let's talk about RQ first. So I've actually talked about RQ with Naisu, back in the tier list video. But let's just give you guys a new and fresh opinion of RQ. Still, I feel like the strongest team from Indonesia currently. They are the MPL ID champions, and with this roster, they have not lost a single match. 100% victory for the main roster. Skylar, Albert, R7, Vin, and Clay. With this 5 people, they haven't lost a single game or a single match. They have lost a game, but not a match, not a series at MPLID. So they're gonna bring that momentum over to Malaysia, and I feel like that they are going to be one of the strongest teams as well at MSC 2022. Let's move on to IDNS. Now, for IDNS, this is gonna be interesting because their entire team, because okay, here. Let me just rephrase. RQ were dominant at MPLID in MPLID. For IDNS, they were dominant in the Mekong qualifiers. Okay, so they literally they shat on every single team in the Mekong qualifiers, and that's an impressive feat. Yeah, sure. They might not be in the level of perhaps the big 3 currently, which is Philippines, Indo, and Singapore, right? Based on SEA Games standings. But I feel like they are a dark horse in this tournament as well. They can be a dark horse in this tournament as well, especially with IZ still in the roster. IZ is the 2017. They are the 2017 champions, 2017 MSC's champions, so they still have experience, even though a lot of their members here are new, are rookies. They still also are bringing Lois from the last MSC, so we're going to see a few of very good experienced players, but we're also going to see a lot of young talent coming in from IDNS, and that's why I feel like it might be surprising, but in my opinion, I think it's still going to be IDNS all the way in the bottom of this group. This is the group of death for a reason. It's very, very insane. But let's move on over to Omega, the current favorites to take the first seed for Group C in terms of the chat or my viewers currently, right? But I'm going to be talking about Omega like this, okay? Guys, again, no bias whatsoever. I'm going to say what I feel like is true for me. I fucking love Omega's playstyle. I love how they play with Kelra, how they play with Chaknu's mechanics individually. They are insane. Big game players, 100%. But remember what I said earlier, just earlier, they are big game players. This is the big question that I have towards Omega, and I feel like it's at this point a question that everyone has towards Omega. And Execration back in MSC, right? In MSC, let's just start with MSC, back with the Execration roster, right? And the Execration team flag. In MPL ID Season 7, they didn't really have a solid run in the groups in the regular season. When they made it to the playoffs, they started being dominant in the lower brackets. And I wouldn't say that they were dominant in the lower brackets. I feel like they just scraped a victory every single time in the lower brackets, right? Then moving over to MSC 2021. In the group stage, I feel like they weren't really super impressive. They dropped games against Impunity. They dropped games against a few other countries, right? But again, they just always show up when they need to. When they're 2-0, when they're 1-0 down, they try to reverse sweep, they get it. Every single time. When they went to that lower brackets after getting the loss against EVO's Legends in that upper, they just switched on a different switch. They fucking got crazy, they became insane, and they just went through the entirety of that lower brackets. And that's exactly what happened in MPL ID Season 9. Omega didn't really have a good run in the regular season, almost not making it to the playoffs. In the playoffs, lower bracket, no one expected them to be such a threat. You know, sure, maybe they can win 1, maybe they can win 2, maybe possibly 3, but going all the way to the finals, jeez, what the fuck, right? Like, I didn't expect that personally. While watching, I thought Onyx PH will be the ones who represent Philippines with RSGPH, but no. Omega, they showed up big time, and it's all thanks to the whole team for sure, but me personally, my eyes were fixated on 2 members, Kelra, Chaknu, these 2 guys. Yes, I feel like they are one-dimensional in the fact that they usually just play through those 2 players, usually they carry the game, but both of these players never fail to show up in big games. So in the groups, I feel like they will lose out to RRQ, but when we get to that playoff stage, that's where the real Omega will shine. That's where the full potential Omega will shine. So currently, this is my prediction on Group C. RRQ number 1, Omega number 2, IDNS number 3. Do you think Omega has a better chance against RRQ? Yeah, again, it's all going to come down to when they meet. If they meet in the group stage, I personally favor RRQ. But if they meet in the playoffs, oh, ooh, yeah, I don't know, man. I also want to see Mirko and Naisu in English, dude. I want to see Naisu and Mirko as well in English. I hope we get to see Naisu and Mirko. Wink, 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 wink. You know. You're the best English caster. RQ overrated in no strong, but in international always top 3. Well, yeah, again, they haven't really performed in the last few international tournaments, but experience losses gives you a lesson to learn from. And I feel like RQ have learned from those mistakes. This is a refined RQ. This is not the RQ that showed up in M3. This is a very, very scary RQ coming in. Same goes for Omega, Toda, all the teams coming in here. They're all refined. But let's move on over to Group D with Orange, EVO's SG, and Impunity KH. All right, let's go. Okay, so let's start off with Orange. Let's start off with Impunity because they're the champions of Cambodia. For Impunity, very one-dimensional as well, in my opinion. But I feel like OP can carry. I have a very good feeling that Impunity will be a dark horse. Possibly, they might be like the Burmese ghouls of this tournament in my head. I don't know why. I just have this feeling, right? In terms of statistics, they are pretty impressive, but they're not as impressive as like the Indonesian or Filipino teams or Malaysian, maybe even Singaporean teams in my opinion, based on just stats alone, right? But they always rise to the occasion as well. It's very similar to Omega. They always rise to the occasion. Back in MSC, we saw that Impunity was actually the team with OP to take Execration down. They were able to get a game off of Omega because of OP's backdoor with Menedera. I'm pretty sure everyone remembers that moment, especially the Cambodians and Filipinos who watched the game. It was a very intense game, and OP literally just single-handedly carried his team over. But yeah, my bad. Paul, my bad, boys. My bad. I keep forgetting. Group D, first place. My bad. Impunity KH, EVO's SG, and Orange Esports. But yeah, Impunity KH, they're going to be very, very interesting. They swept See You Soon 3-0 in the grand finals. Boom is also going to be one of the big factors on their victories because he is the team captain. Pretty sure he's the shot caller as well. OP, very experienced player. He was a jungler back in M2. He became an XP laner in MSC. And now he's back to the jungle role for he was back to the jungle role now for MSC, right? And he really likes the Hellcurt. So we'll see. We'll see if they can bring out the Hellcurt again here. The general playstyle usually is not really that aggressive, I feel like. They're just really good. Standard, But I think they're just going to rise up to the occasion. I think they might be very, very strong. But let's move on over to Orange Esports first, right? For Orange Esports, in my solid opinion, I think they are strong. Min and Man, the two core members, the twins, twin buff maybe, right? Might carry them here. I forgot which one it is. Wait, my bad, guys. Min and Man, both. Okay, Man is the mid laner. Min is the roamer, right? So Min is very, very creative in terms of his hero pool. Man is a very good Xavier player. Xavier is meta. If you guys don't know, it's very, very meta currently. And for me personally, I think that Orange are a good team. They're a very solid team, but I feel like there are a lot of small mistakes that they made in MPL MY that can be exploited by both Impunity and EVOS SG. I feel like they also lose out a lot in the early game against some teams in MPL Malaysia. Up against Impunity and EVOS SG, they might struggle in that department as well. And because of that, I'm going to have to put Orange all the way at the bottom in terms of this last group D. And for now, let's move on over to EVOS SG. Okay, for EVOS SG, there's a lot of data and a lot of talking points here for this team. They were the ones to represent Singapore at SEA Games, and guess what? They came home with a bronze medal, defeating Malaysia in the bronze match. And arguably, that Todak team was the strongest Malaysian side that I've ever seen, right? For EVOS SG, they won against Malaysia without gear in the XP lane. They had Soul without Jox in the jungle. They had Reminiscent from Team Flash in MPL SG. But I have a feeling that the EVOS SG that we are going to be seeing here in MSC 2022 is better than the Singaporean team that we saw at SEA Games. Gear is such a good XP laner. He's always an X factor in the team, you know? You don't really look to him to carry the game. You usually just want to play for Adamir, for Sayla, but when Sayla and Adamir maybe just isn't performing, you can always count on Gear to pick it up and carry the game. And that's why I feel like EVOS SG are very balanced in that department. They have win conditions all across the board. They can carry throughout many of their different lanes, mid lane, jungle, even with Jox. It really just depends on Jox though. What is he going to be playing? Because he got outshined in MPLSG by Bray, and we just have to see how he performs in the international stage as a rookie as well. Gear has had experience before. At M3 he kind of popped off, so this very slow-paced style that EVOS SG is bringing to the MPL world is very interesting as well, because we saw it in SEA Games as well. They were able to kind of match the macro gameplay coming in from the Philippines, and that's super fucking impressive, right? We all know that the Philippines currently, I think without a doubt, is the best macro-based region in the Mobile Legends world, right? But the fact that EVOS SG was able to take a game off of Philippines at SEA Games is insane, and that just goes to show how strong Singapore has actually, how strong EVOS SG and how much progression they've showed in just a few months. But yeah, I feel like EVOS SG will end up as the first place team in Group D, with Impunity following in second place and Orange Esports getting knocked out in the second day of the group stage. And this is my prediction for MSC 2022, just the group stages alone, because again, we're going to be doing another prediction, I think, when I'm already in Malaysia, I guess, because we're going to have to wait for the group stage to wrap up before I can actually predict how they're going to do. in the playoffs, right? Because the brackets are going to be fully randomized. Abis ini tier player MSC bang. Wah, tier player MSC nanti ya stream beda sih. Kita bakal bahas ya. Ini gue mau fokusnya di sini aja. But yeah, I guess I have the same opinion as you guys in chat. Group D, first place. Everyone's saying Evos SG, Impunity KH second, and Orange Esports as the last. I agree. And yeah, there you go. RQ go home early. You know, that possibly could happen. I feel like Omega could go home early. Any team here could go home early. RQ, Omega, Onyx, RSGPH, 100%, dude. You know. I hope you didn't forget me during your 10 viewers. No, for sure. Bodhi, I know you, man. I remember you, for sure, bro. All the viewers that I had before I got a lot of viewers, I remember all of you guys, okay? I remember the names. I keep on spamming your names as well. I keep on saying your names because I only see your name in the chat back then. Are you also going to predict the group stage schedule? Well, this is basically the prediction of the group stage schedule, right? Oh, you mean like each individual match? Sure. You know what? Well, let's do that. Let's do that real quick. Let's do that. I'm going to open up Instagram, and we're going to be going on to MPL ID official, and let's just see the standings. Sure. Let's take a look at the schedule, and let's predict every single match. Okay? If I somehow get all the matches correct, I don't know what to say. But here it is. Group stage. This is for everyone in chat that's been asking as well. Yo, Mirko, when is MSC? When is MSC? Note it down. 11th of June, group stage starts. First day of MSC 2022. 11th of June, Saturday. Note it down on your calendar because it's going to be fucking lit, mate. Alright? So, check it out. Here you go. Todak Malaysia versus Falcon Esports. I think this is going to be a 2-0 victory for Todak Malaysia, guys. 2-0 for Todak MY. Oh, my bad. Let me just move this over to... There you go. To fit every single team. Yeah, this is the schedule. Okay. So, for the first match, I think it's going to be Todak Malaysia getting a 2-0 win against Falcon. Oh, dude. Okay, wait. Oh. I don't know, actually. It might be 1-1. It might be 1-1. Oof. Oh, my God. This actually could be 1-1. You know, I'm just going to go with my feeling. Todak Malaysia 2-0 against Falcon Esports. Then, RGPH against See You Soon. I feel like RGPH will get a 2-0 against See You Soon. This one I am pretty confident. My prediction. Falcon Esports versus Onyx Esports. Now, this can go two ways. It's either Falcon Esports getting a 1-1 or Onyx Esports getting a 2-0. Because all these matches are best of 2. If I'm not mistaken, right? Best of 2 in the group stages. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, all right? Or is it best of 1? Fuck. It should be. It's a best of 2. It's a best of 2. All right. So, yeah, I think Onyx Esports will win this, or it might just be a draw. Then we have the fourth match of the day. RGSG See You Soon. I think it's gonna be the same thing here. 2-0. Although I do feel like the games will be a little bit more intense in this matchup. Then we have Onyx Esports versus Todak Malaysia, and for me, I think this might just go 1-1 to Onyx or 2-0 to Onyx. If it does go to 1-1, that's gonna make Todak in first place, and that's my prediction, right? But Onyx can definitely win this as well. They can get a 2-0 victory against Todak, and they can be the first place in the groups with this as the decider, you know. So this is a very 50-50 match, but I think I'm gonna have to go with a 1-1. I'm gonna have to go with a 1-1 on Esports and Todak Malaysia. But for the last game, RGPH will get a 2-0 in my opinion. Let's move on over to the second day of the groups. Now this is gonna be very interesting, very interesting. And for me here, I think Omega will get a victory 2-0 against IDNS. Orange Esports Impunity will be Impunity getting a I think Impunity will get a 1-1. I think 1-1 against Orange Esports here. Yeah, I think it's going to be 1-1 here. RQ Hoshi IDNS 2-0 RQ. Evos SG Orange Esports 2-0 Evos SG. Omega RQ Hoshi. Now again, this is group stage Omega. This isn't playoffs Omega. So I'll say either a draw or 2-0 RQ Hoshi. But I have a feeling towards RQ Hoshi getting a 2-0 win here against Omega. And for the last match of the day, I think Evo's SG will be going 1-1 against Impunity KH. I think it's going to be 1-1. And so it's going to be exactly the same as the prediction that I made earlier in the tier list thingy-majiggy, the group predictions. Still, it's all according to my predictions earlier to the group stage. If they can't stop Light and Nats, it's hard to beat RGPH. I agree. Yeah, Omega 1-1. Either 1-1 or 2-0 RRQ. Again, this is Omega that's not really... I feel like it's not really full potential Omega, right? I said it before. I think they will show their true potential in the playoffs. But in the group stage, I do favor RRQ Hoshi over Omega. Hi, Mirko. What's up? What's up, Xiao Satan? Joselito, see you soon. Will 2-1 RGPH? Well, they can't be a 2-1. Omega like to put themselves in trouble. Yeah, I agree. I feel like they also enjoy being in the lower brackets at this point because all their victories have come through the lower brackets. They are just an insane team. I don't know what the fuck the strategy is because it's strange, you know? It's very unorthodox. I mean, I respect them for sure, but it's just very scary. Personally, for me, I would never... Oh, that's just so much pressure, dude. Oh my god. How the fuck do you perform like crazy only when you get to knocked down to the lower brackets, you know? It's very scary. I respect them. Definitely not my cup of tea when it comes to competitions, though. I cannot stand being an Omega fan because my heart will literally just pop out of my fucking body. Every time I watch Omega games, I'm just like, what's going on? Right? Oh, God. Is there already a finalist list of casters for MSC? Not sure yet, guys, but that is going to be my prediction on the entirety of the group stage for MSC. Me, I am going to... I should also be doing a playoff prediction, but we're going to have to wait for the playoffs bracket to actually be updated for me to do that, right? So keep on the lookout for that. I'll probably be in Malaysia while doing that stream. Yeah. What do you guys think? Lemon deserves another chance. Lemon... I think Skylar is better than Lemon currently, though, based on the performances of MPL Season 9. What's on your mind when you see Lemon as a sub? I think he can be... He's a secret weapon. He might be a secret weapon. He's either a secret weapon... Yeah, I think there's no way they just brought him for the lulz. He's definitely a secret weapon that can come through. The only thing that I'm worried about when Lemon plays is that his teammates can't really follow up to, or can't really know what he's thinking. It feels like Lemon just thinks very differently from everyone else. He goes in, he takes very risky plays. Meanwhile, the new RQ, they're not really about that life, you know? They're not really about flipping the game with one fight. So, it really depends. Omega likes do or die games. Yeah, they're fucking gamblers. Omega time 18 minutes. Nats better than Edward or Prime Kiluash? Damn. 100% Omega. RQ is from chat right there. Well, you know, again, this is my opinion. You guys can have a different opinion 100%. Are you casting MSC? Yes, I will be casting MSC. But guys, can we all agree that it would be great if RQ plays Lemon and Omega plays Zapnu? We need to see that happen, no? We need to fucking see that happen, right? I mean, come on. Omega against RQ, they need to play Zapnu, right? They need to put Zapnu in. Dude, I'm just waiting for it. I'll be watching. All teams, good game, Mirko. Friendly from PH. Yeah, for sure, man. Much love as well to all the viewers right now that's watching, wherever you're from. If you're from the Philippines, Cambodia, Myanmar, all the countries in Southeast Asia, or even outside of Southeast Asia and the world, much love, man. Zapnu isn't even playing in scrims. Are we going to see Iritel, Mirko? Ooh, I don't think we're going to see Iritel. No, I think Beatrix is going to be contested in a lot of these games, especially in that Omega RQ game. I will have to go now. I will match. Okay, see ya, man. See ya, JV Ron. Zapnu's old now. It will be hype. Remember the time Evos and RQ always in the finals. Chaknu to Kelra Tandem will be online again in the playoffs. Yeah. Zapnu will play in the group stage. Ooh. Zapnu doesn't even play. Mixed opinions about Zapnu in chat right now. Zapnu the best player in PH. Mirko, off to go now. See ya, JV Ron. Thanks for watching, man. But yeah, guys, I think that about wraps up the stream for now, you know? I think that wraps up the stream for now. We will be doing a player tier list as well, I think. Maybe like in a few days. Maybe Friday or Thursday. And yeah, that's about it. From impunity coach, the player who they always need is T, because T is one who scout the map. Yeah, the roamer for sure. How about prediction of meta heroes at MSC, like Julian or Thamus? Julian and Thamus will definitely be nowadays. Do you want to do anime waifu? No. We're not going to be doing anime waifu today. Is the MSC 2022... yes. Everyone who lives in Malaysia, or if you guys are thinking about flying to Malaysia to watch MSC, please do. I would love to meet you guys and cast for you guys. There is going to be a live audience for all of you guys. So, I feel like the players as well will be very, very excited to see fans in attendance. Support your team, if you can. If you can, please do, because I want to meet you guys as well. Omega can't champ MPL, but king of MSC. Yeah, perhaps. MSC jungle Thamus? We might see jungle Thamus, dude. Yeah, we will be doing a player tier list. He plays in the group stage last MSC. I'm sensing he will play against RQ game 1. Ooh. Hey, Mirko, your thoughts on the upcoming Vexana revamp? It's still a little bit too long. See you there if I'm able to go, Mirko. Yo, DJY, I really hope we get to see each other. Then we can make like I can put you in my vlog and you can put it in your content. You can be like, hey, I can't believe DJY attended MSC. That's content for you, dude. Who do you think is a gold laner in MSC that can go head to head with Kelra? Head to head with Kelra. Iman from RSG. And Skylar from RRQ. Those are the two that I feel like can actually... They're going to be competitive against Kelra. But overall, I still feel like Kelra is the better player overall in terms of the gold lane. Is Albert God at this meta? I don't think he's like he's God. Back in the assassin meta, he was one of the strongest players. But now in the tank meta, I think he's adapted really well. But again, it's just it doesn't really fit his playstyle, right? He is an assassin player. He likes flashy heroes. Putting him on a tank, it will definitely hold his potential back. But I think we will see the best out of this current meta from RRQ because they have a lot of time to prepare. Mirko, do you want to go to PH? Dude, for sure. If they hold like M4 in PH or MSC 2023 in PH, I'll be fucking stoked, man. I want to meet all the PH fans because you guys are great. You guys are fucking great. You guys give a lot of support, everyone. And please, Moonton, if you're watching, M4 or MSC 2023 in Indonesia will be amazing as well. My home country, I want to see my fellow Indonesians, No, bro, Kelra better than Iman. Yeah, I mean, some people say Iman is better than Kelra. Some people say Kelra better than Iman. Then we have the Blacklist fans who are just saying, hey, shut the fuck up. Have you guys ever won M3, right? but yeah. Bang, Sun's main mid lane at the jungle. Kayaknya Sun's jungle sih, bro. What do you mean in Assassin meta? Carl TZ beat him in M2. Well, in M2, Albert was a gold laner in MPL Season 6. It was Zin who was the jungler. Then they swapped in M2, so... I don't really feel like we saw the best potential, the best version of Albert at M2. But yeah, I feel like Carl TZ is insane in M2. He is one of the fucking gods of assassins with Kyrie as well. In terms of assassins, you can't really beat those two. Albert and the boys as well. M4 in the Philippines, please. I want to meet you. Thoughts on Omega's jungler? And man, what is your thoughts about Nats? Nats Esmeralda is so fucking good, dude. I don't know if he's better than R7 or if they're same, but it's definitely going to be a competitive match. And I feel like Esmeralda is definitely going to be contested amongst those two players because both of them really good on Esmeralda. Can you say what heroes will be most picked or banned in MSC? Julian, for sure. I think will be one of the most picked or banned. Beatrix in the gold lane, 100%. No doubt in my mind. We are going to be seeing a lot of... Thamus as well. Thamus is very good. Can be flexed everywhere in the lane. And yeah. What if M4 is in Singapore again? Well, if it is in Singapore again, it's fine. It's fine. There are reasons to it, right? Their restrictions on COVID wasn't what was the least strict I guess that's why they decided to have M3 in Singapore again. Yeah, I mean, it was the same for M2, right? So if COVID gets worse again this year, Singapore might still be an option again for M4, guys. So I just really hope that COVID stops, because Singapore has had enough of the M's, right? Like we've had enough M's in Singapore. Like, let's just move over to like Malaysia. Well, Malaysia already has an M. The M1 was hosted in Malaysia, right? So Malaysia and Singapore, you know, you guys can chill on hosting, you know, for a while. Maybe give it over to the Philippines and Indonesia, my boys, Indonesia. Yeah. I think it'll be really fun to see Indonesia or Philippines host the next M4 and M5. Yeah, I just really want to meet the Indonesian fans, and the Singapore and the Filipino fans. Can't there be an MPL international tournament in the Philippines, because the Philippines has many championships? Yeah. M4 rumornya di Bali, anjing. Kalau di Bali sih kelas banget sih. Guys, okay, so what my chat said, Daftolfo is saying that there's a rumor that M4 is in Bali. Oh my god, guys. If you guys are from the Philippines or wherever the fuck you guys are from, you guys, if M4 is held in Bali, buy a ticket, fly over to Bali, because you're not only getting M4, you're getting a great time for your vacation. Bali is fucking amazing, beautiful, good food, cheap. Oh, it's so good, guys. You guys should really do. You should visit Bali. You should visit Bali. If you guys are from, outside of the country, if you guys aren't from Indonesia, keep it in mind, because Bali is really fucking good. Maybe I have a little bit of Indonesian bias towards Bali, but I love Bali. I've been there multiple times, and every single time it hasn't really disappointed me. Never disappoints. That would be wild for sure if M4 will be held at VH. Yeah, I think it's either PH or ID, right? Because again, Malaysia and Singapore has had their fair share of hosting. I want Bali Beach. Yeah, Mirko likes Singapore. Shake Shack, dude. Shake Shack is pog as fuck, but there is something even better in Bali. It's called nasi campur, guys. Alright, it's mixed rice and the pork there. Oh my god, the pork in Bali, guys. Oh my god. I'm just getting hungry already. Oh man, fuck, it's so good. The pork in Bali. Oh my god. And then like just imagining M4 at Bali, dude. I hope the stage is at the beach. That'll be crazy. But if they can actually rent out the entire beach and put the stage there with like fans or air conditioning, just like an indoor-outdoor room, if you know what I mean. So the players are cool. They're not gonna get hot from the beach, but they're playing on the beach, similar to how they did season 8. This is gonna be fucking amazing if they do that. Hopefully, guys. M4, M5 and NA, dude. M4 and NA, M5 and NA, I would be stoked as well. Fuck, dude, Brazil. I want to go to Brazil. Holy shit. M5 Brazil, M4. Wait, what if the Philippines and Indonesia, we just don't get M4 and M4 is hosted in Brazil, or like, oh. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Mirko, go to PH. I'll treat you crispy sinigang. Alright, man. Alright. You have to be careful with Omega's jungler. Might surprise everybody. Yeah, for sure. If Moonson wants to make... right, Blackstones. You have to be careful with Omega's jungler. What's your thoughts about Mobazane going in Indonesia? Wait, Mobazane is going to Indonesia? I didn't even know. Brazil, so many beautiful women. I got you, Mirko. I already have a girlfriend, Daryl. It's not what I'm trying to look for. M4 in Japan, M4 in USA, M6 in Antarctica. Crispy sinigang. North Korea. Mirko, I have an ex from Indo and she teach me how to speak Indo. Great. Hey, again, guys. Hopefully we just get M4 at a good spot, right? And hopefully it's all good. But that's about it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Much appreciated to all of you guys, the 389 viewers who are still here watching me. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Please do subscribe. There's going to be a lot of MSC content on this stream, on this channel. I am going to be uploading hopefully daily at MSC, because I will be editing and trying my ass off. Okay, trying hard to upload every single day to get the fucking to get as much content out as possible. So please do check it out. Please do subscribe, and watch out for
Drop the roof and let the
incoming
smoke clear.
content coming in for MSC. Okay, so peace out, much love. Follow me on Instagram as well, because we're gonna be doing a lot of mukbangs probably in my IG lives. So peace out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everyone in chat, I'm gonna be calling you out. Juicewad, Dwayne, Lana, Jam, I Am Me, Krimmer Blue, Jans, Praveen, Dafa, Krimmer, Hype, Tatsura, Jeremy, Jitshwar, I Am Me Again, Freddie Timothy, Heaven, Tatsura, Wak Wak, Daftolfo, and Johnny Walker, Light and Dark, Brian Plays ML, Dragon Killer, Gaurav. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much, and I will be seeing you guys in another stream. By the way, please do follow me on my socials if you guys want to keep on getting content, because I post stories every single day on my IG. You guys can also answer and interact with me more on IG. So peace out. I'll see you guys later. Boom bang bada bing. MSC supremacy.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear.